Hang on. How about now? How about now? Are we good? Let's get you this first, guys. We'll start again, shall we? Good morning. Welcome along to London Planespotting. Live here at London City. Hope we're all good. Lewis here. Hope everyone is well. Happy Friday. I'm assuming sound and audio is all good. Carl's just let me know via the mods chat. Yeah, apologies, we're a little bit late, just setting up, and also when I was scheduled to go live about probably 5 minutes ago, or a bit earlier than that actually, everything decided not to connect. So, you know, life as a portable streamer, seems free network connections is still not good enough. Wow. After resetting everything, it all started working again. But yeah, at first it was refusing to even go on streaming because it was saying it was an unstable connection. But yeah, we're back on. I hope everyone is good. Thank you for everyone who has joined us. Happy Friday all. Cheers, Carl. I'll get to the chat in a moment. Let's get final few things set up, like the radio, because I know you guys love it. I've just seen Trone is in the chat as well. Hello, what are you doing? There we go. Don't know why I was struggling with focus there. I should be correct. This is why it always annoys me. Need to get a new antenna. So we have. Let's have a look what's coming in. We're focusing for this particular time at the moment on arrivals. That's how the schedule is at the moment at London City. So for about the next half an hour, it's mainly arrivals. The aircraft that's coming in was the Rotterdam that we've just been watching right now. That's Lima Mike, Yankee Mike, sorry I should say. Lima Charlie Yankee Mike. Let's go over to the chat. Good morning everyone who has joined us. Jerry, welcome along to you. Stefan, welcome to you as well. Cole, good morning. Trone, good morning. Hope you're good. Daniel, morning to you as well. Jarrett watching from Arlington, Texas. Excellent stuff. Hope you're good. And Kevin, welcome to you as well. Watching from Lakeland, Florida. So hopefully you can hear me okay on the mic. If it needs to be closer, let me know. I can get the mic a bit closer to me. So welcome along. And if you haven't seen it before, welcome to London City, a very unique airport indeed. Situated the closest to central London, which is just over here. Beautiful day today, and we've got a beautiful clear day, so we can see the East London side of the city skyline. Right at the back there, you can see all the way there at a distance, lovely clear day. There is the Shah. That is the tallest standing building in the UK, with closer to Canary Wharf, which back in, oh gosh, was it 70s, 80s, would have been the tallest building at the time. It's so weird to think, if you look at pictures, there was one time where that was the only standing building that tall in London skyline at once, and how different it has changed away. And also we are right under the approach of Heathrow Airport, so we will see quite a few of these today, and we'll be able to see and check out the arrival of aircraft. And there we go, the A380 this morning from British Airways. I believe that is a San Francisco flight. It is indeed. So it's a very grey day, a bit of scattered clouds today. Beautiful sunny skies though, poking through those clouds. As we've got coming in the Zurich flight from British Airways City Flyer. If you have just joined us, don't forget to hit that like button. More likes we get, more viewers will join us. But welcome along, thank you for joining. It's not every day I can do a weekday show, normally I'm working, but I've got this week and next week off, hence the reason. Let's focus in on the Zurich flight. Well, camera's really not liking the grey background and the shiny fuselages. The sunshine on the fuselage. It is a really calm day weather-wise. See, with pretty much no wind at all. There is the wind sock here at London City. Many a times we've seen that completely straight. Very flaccid today. It was quite windy yesterday, especially in the afternoon. I just realised I've not heard the radio. I think I'm on the wrong one. I wasn't the one. Thought I was. Carl has just given us a bit of an update with the weather. Thank you, Carl. Visibility 10 kilometres or more. Light rain and no clouds. Oh, hopefully no light rain. I wasn't expecting light rain. I'm not dressed for it. Dew point at 0 degrees. Temperatures at 10. And QNH 1021 hectopascals. Thank you so much. No clouds. Well, I'd say go back to that one if I was you, Carl, because look, there's certainly clouds. You've got to love our weather reporting. I've given up checking on like the Met Office sometimes now. It's only when they all say the same thing I was like, right, okay, I believe it. It's becoming a bit unreliable now, weather reporting. I don't know, am I the only one thinking that? Is it just me? But I appreciate the update there, Carl. We'll trust Carl. He's just put us in place. He said, this is me, not the BBC, you know. Fair enough. See, what was the one David told me? AccuWeather. I've not really focused on that one. But that wasn't too bad, to be fair. I always use the Met Office. BBC, I don't think always is accurate. Met Office was accurate, and now it seems to have gone a bit like BBC. Weirdly, Apple Weather's not been too bad, but I think they get their feed from AccuWeather. So I'm not too sure. But, yeah. Anyway, Wendy 747, welcome to you, Wendy 747 KLM. Good morning. Hope you're good. Emma, welcome to you. Emma BA A380. Good to see everyone. There is an air transat in the area, but I think it's too far up. In here, it's 38,000 feet. An air transat A330. But I can't see it. So this is the quiet period that we were expecting from London City, and it does get a bit busier. So I think what we'll do is just keep an eye on like the turnaround services. But funny enough, I was joking about it on a friend's channel yesterday. A good friend of the channel, which is Tom from Departure Lounge, and mentioned to the chat that I managed to do something that I never thought I'd actually do. It just so happened to be had to do it to get to this place. But I've always joked, if you are a regular follower on this channel, I've always joked that the operation cars here are similar to my car, if not the same model. I'm assuming they're the same model. They look exactly the same. I'm assuming it's the same model, obviously kitted out differently. But I always used to joke that if I painted mine to similar to like to theirs, do you reckon they'd let me on, or I'd be able to sneak on to the airfield? Anyway, long story short, yesterday we decided to go and visit North Weald Airfield. Now, if you don't know where North Weald Airfield is, it's a tiny little strip of it's a mix between like a sort of business part. There's a famous in fact there's a car going along there. There's a famous sort of market that opens up on a Sunday that you can go to. They hold track events, but also it is home to the North, I think it's North, is it North Middlesex? I think it is, I'm not too sure exactly, I can't remember now after I'm looking at photos. But the air ambulance service of the local area, and also the National Police Air Service, which caters for India 99. And anyway, so I'm babbling on a bit, but I never thought we wanted to go and see this, or go to this cafe, which by the way was fantastic, and because it was actually, you get some great views of the airfield. What I didn't know is to get to the cafe, you have to go airside. Oh, excuse me, I knew I was going to sneeze there, so I couldn't stop. I had to stop talking. You had to go airside, and to go airside, obviously, to get to the cafe, you'd have to go on the taxiway. And I've never been to an airport or an airfield where this happens. So there I was. The sat nav told me, "Oh, come here," and then straight away there's this security gate, and I was like, "I don't think I should be here. I just don't think I should be here." So I popped out, asked the security guy, I said, is the cafe open, or is it only available to pilots? I want to be quiet. There we go. That's BA. Anyway, so they said, yeah, that's fine. Here's the guidance. These are the rules you've got to follow. I was like, okay. So I'm allowed to just drive on. Yep, follow the rules, keep the speed limit, and have your hazard lights on. So I can say that I have driven on a taxiway in an airport. Maybe I'm getting too big into it, but I find that fascinating. I love it. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So I never thought I'd do it, and I never thought, I'd always joked about it, but technically I did drive my car on an airfield. I crossed an active runway, which is, even today, I find it crazy that you can cross an active runway. Madness. But yeah, I had to, if the lights were flashing, you had to wait, because obviously it means that there's someone taking off or landing. But yeah, insane. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to stop and take a photo. So apart from my dash cam footage and obviously photos from the cafe, I've got no evidence of it. I'd love to have just sort of filmed it. Or technically I have got it on dash cam. Yeah, very odd, because obviously if you see a plane, it's only obviously Cessnas or Pipers. There's one or two jets. There's a historical jet which the RAF has. I'll post these, by the way, on the community page on Facebook. Yeah, you have to give way, obviously. So there was a bit of a moment I wasn't too sure. So I was like, well, there's a Piper Cherokee starting up and he's waiting, and I stopped for a good a minute and a bit. Like, you can go, obviously, because I'm not going to go ahead of you. But even the pilot and instructors were like, no, go on, and they obviously weren't ready, so I continued. Yeah, insane. Absolutely insane. Anyway, well and living, welcome to you. Travel Masters, welcome to you as well. Hope you are good. Thank you, Carl, for the bless you. Yeah, apologies, Steve. But yeah, I don't know, is there any other airfields that do that, where you can drive on an active taxiway? I've never seen that before. Obviously, it happened a lot as well. There's so many visitors they had, and it's not just that yet. There was lorries and buses. There's old route masters based out at North Weald as well. Yeah, fascinating. There's even like a lorry courier service there, based there. So obviously their lorries were going back and forth, and I found it insane. But yeah, it was a very busy airfield. You normally think of an airfield as, you know, quite quiet and only, you know, home to the local flying groups or whatever. This one was really busy, and do you know what? I really liked it. I was fascinated by it. Carl says, not sure if you can at Shoreham Airport. Do you know what? I imagine it would be absolutely crazy on a Sunday there, because it's one of a really famous sort of market stall there. I even inquired about doing a flight experience in a Cessna, or even what it would be to do flying school. Well, flying school, let's put it this way, until I earn a little bit more, flying school's off the cards at the moment, considering that the what is it, an hour, 2 hour slot of training for the local flying school. I think it was £8,000. £8,000. Trail Master says, I've done the bus experience at North Weald Airstrip. What's that one? I see there was loads. Do you know what was there also? The old bendy buses. There's a couple of bendy buses there, along with some route masters all parked up. It was only 300 quid. I say only, but you know, I wouldn't mind it. It was 2 hours. And you can go to Duxford, and you land at Duxford. There's all different types of experiences. It has caught me interest to it though. Might have to look into it. It'd be cool if I could film it. Might have to get one of them sort of like I don't know, maybe an attachment to the GoPro, or I don't know, Ray-Ban Meta glasses.
We're ready for departure. Whenever able. Roger, expect departure in 5 minutes. Okay.
But yeah, if you want to spend a day, just have a cup of coffee or tea, and have some beautiful cakes, or scones as well. We actually had a pot of tea with some scones. I got scolded, by the way, by the community group over on one of the channels at Cole, for putting the jam on top of the cream. I stand by my actions. But yeah, fantastic stuff, and some great views, and you can sit outside on the benches and just watch the general aviation traffic go out and about. And it is something. I'm not a massive general aviation lover, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. You know, jets obviously are more of a thrill to me, but just to watch all of it and to see it, I loved it. It was brilliant. Yeah, really nice day out. I've driven a Luton truck, I think, and a minibus. I think that's the largest I've ever driven.
Slurry, 9 whiskey, via Mike, line up, runway 27.
Hang on a minute. Cream then jam. You, Carl, you piped down when he said that. You did not say anything. Where was you when I was getting slated by Tom for that? I'll have words after that. I'm gonna have a look at this, because I don't see you saying I have it like that. Might have to screenshot that that comment. Brilliant. No comment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You slipped up there. Yeah, actually, the exact words, and I quote, I'm going to be quiet because actually I just realised you've got lucky here, Carl. I'll come back to this subject. We've got to take off, so I'm going to be quiet. Mm-hmm. Oh, still getting ready.
Flyer 89 Whiskey, surface wind 220 degrees 7 knots, going southeast to west, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
There we go.
Takeoff 27, flight 89 Whiskey.
That's what we were waiting for. You can't retract it if I've taken a screenshot of it. I've seen your chat. Yeah, Carl, you can't get out of that one so easy now because I've seen your car. I've just gone back to Discord and seen the comment, and actually, I'd say you were supporting it. The exact words you said was, "Didn't spot that until you said it," because basically Tom says, disappointed with you with the fact that jam is always first. In other words, on top. Sorry, on the bottom, instead of how I done the picture, posted the picture of the scone, which is basically cream then jam. All our American friends is probably going, what on earth are they talking about? Some British argument. But I quote,
128.025, goodbye. 128.025.
I didn't spot that till you said it. Words need to be said. There you go. If that's not threatening words, I don't know what is. Oh, we got a special livery. I think it's the is it our one we've had before, the senior one? It's down at today. We've had this one before. This is the one with music and yeah, there you go. Yeah, I had this one before. Love it when Lux sends a special livery. Speak to my legal team. Got you bent to right, so Carl. So welcome along if you just joined us. We're watching the Luxair from Luxembourg-8 coming in. Lewis here from London Planespotting. Hope you were good. Good morning from a very nice, calm London city. Just a little breeze today. Hardly what we had last time, and a couple of days ago as well. Great to see. our next arrival is going to be the Glasgow flight for the looks of things. We're going to focus on Luxair just in the initial turnaround of ground crew. So, as you know, we're getting very close to our Hamburg tour, which will commence next week. We are going to be out in Hamburg for 3 days of streaming, starting on Thursday, finishing on Saturday. So looking forward to Hamburg. We've never been as a channel, never been myself to be fair, so really looking forward, hoping it's going to be good. Ian, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Good morning. So if you're not aware of the uniqueness of London City Airport, it is the closest airport to London geographically. Everyone would obviously assume Heathrow is the closest London airport. It isn't the case. London City is. However, there are some drawbacks to that being so close to the city centre, and that is because the type of aircraft it can actually handle. It can't handle anything larger officially than an Embraer E195-E2 at this moment. However, the owners of City Airport are trying to prove that an Airbus A320 family, and mainly the Airbus A320neo, can actually operate here, land safely, take off, and operate turnarounds here as well, which could open up a huge network for the airport. I mean, it's a very tiny airport when you look at the scale of things, but it's also a brilliant airport to fly out of, as we're going to watch the approach here of Air Canada. This is the Toronto flight, banking in to 09 at Heathrow. No, not 09, sorry. Runway 27. Gone into clouds. There it is. This is the 777 of Air Canada. No gears yet. We might even see the gears in a moment. Drop down. Let's have a look. Got nothing coming in at this moment in time just yet. The Edinburgh flight's coming, Glasgow flight's coming in at the moment. Still quite far out, so no gears just yet. They are number 4 for landing, and we've got such a clear sky today. We can track it pretty much
Flight 52 hello,
to the end.
approach.
There we go, coming out of sight I think now. S gear. As I say, they are still at number 3 for landing, but gears down for them. And now out of shot for us. David, welcome to you. Hope you're good. I have a feel of David's life. He says, good morning all. Currently sitting in a car park with a Starbucks, waiting for a tenant who works in Costa's. Oh, little rivalry there, choosing the other competitor's coffee. There's a chance of a heated argument, Twig, sure.
Flight 222, surface in 180 degrees, 5 knots, down southeast west, runway 27, clear to land.
Okay, so that is the Glasgow flight. Not in sight at this moment. Ian, welcome to the flight crew joining us. So thank you, Ian. Glasgow flight.
Less than 2-1, fire 322.
So I've noticed recently with City Fly, most of the domestic flights operate from these two stands, normally 21, 22, these sort of far end stands. And then you go straight in to a little tiny baggage reclaim. It's like one belt. So that sounds like that is over at stand 8, City Fly. So we'll just confirm that in a moment. Perfect lineup. Love a bit of marshalling here, let me say. I think that was cancelled last night, Carl. I saw one cancelled. I'm just going to check. Hang on. Yeah, that was cancelled last night. I'm not sure why. I'm always interested to know what they do in a situation like that here, because obviously there is not a massive sort of you can't just get another aircraft on or something like that. What do? I take it they would organise a different flight at a different airport, because the next Florence flight isn't today. It's tomorrow. So I'm assuming you would technically bus them over to, I don't know, Heathrow, or they'd have to obviously make their way to Heathrow and then reimburse the money of the travel costs.
My sister's 5'6".
Not a clue. I'd seen BA cancel a lot of flights. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was so a lot of people had booked like flights, as you would do with British Airways. But if you lived in, say, like Edinburgh or something like that, they'd take a flight which normally would be to Heathrow and then going to Dallas or something like that. And those flights were either cancelled or changed. And a lot of people got an itinerary change. And one which I thought was fascinating, well, not fascinating, but interesting, was the fact that BA had opted to book them on a new flight with another airline. But the thing is, the airline that he booked on wasn't part of the One World Alliance. It was actually part of Star Alliance, which so it wasn't. It was SkyTeam, because it was Air France, which I thought was interesting. But it actually happened to us when we last year, getting back to Heathrow after the Heathrow fire. We were stranded in Stolzberg, and a second flight a second sort of rescue flight, or second flight that they were laying on, got cancelled as well. And they opted. They opted to put us on a flight via Lufthansa from Munich. And the actual flight itself was like ridiculous. It was like on Sunday or something. Like it had another 2 days. I was like, this is insane. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't know if it's slot restrictions. So it might be that ATC over Europe is reduced. Might be. There's always rumours about it. I haven't actually seen it being sort of confirmed. But there are rumours of this talk of airlines, especially in Europe, reducing the short haul schedule due to it. But I don't know. I really don't know. Couldn't tell you for certain. Fingers crossed. It says touching his head, and touch wood. My flight's okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's 100% true, Carl, or not. I've only seen like these talks about it in like airline groups and stuff, which make me a bit sort of skeptical about whether how accurate it is or not, or it's a little bit of scaremongering.
Flight 8704, Roger, fire Mike, line up and wait runway 27, it will be a few minutes though for the slot.
Roger, fire Mike, wait runway 27, sorry.
So Edinburgh flight here, taking off. Interesting actually, that particular Edinburgh flight was over at stand 8, which no, most of the time I've been over at stand in the 20s on the other side. I suppose it all depends on what the incoming flight was. If it was a European flight, then that would be right. Let's have a look what that particular aircraft just flew in with, what flight it was doing. That'll be why. There we go. That'll be why. So that was doing the middle the Rotterdam flight. That's the reason why that's gone into a European stand, because they would have had to bus, if they went into stand 22 or 21, they would have to bus the passengers across the airfield or along the airfield, the airport, to get to the customs exit. So that was the reason why. I didn't see that. Okay, so even BBC started talking about it. Fair enough. Okay, Edinburgh flight taking off here. This should be banking right.
City Tower, good afternoon, Luxair 904 Lima Charlie, stand number 6. We have information Charlie, Delta Hotel 8 Delta, requested to secure into Luxembourg.
Luxair 904 Lima Charlie, City Tower, clearance Luxembourg, Stockholm 1 Alpha, score 4615, QNH 1021.
Clear Luxembourg, Stockholm 1 Alpha, score 4615, and QNH 1021, Luxair. And a fully Charlie.
Luxair 904 Lima Charlie, read back correct. Flyer 8704, contact 10 direct for 128.025, goodbye.
12025, flyer 8704, bye.
Off it goes. That is a quick turnaround from Luxair, so they've already put in clearance. Ready to go very soon. Carl says she's loud. Yeah, we do love an Embraer. Embraer's always got a very loud roar. Oh, it's fine. Proper rumble. I forget the engines the Embraer uses. Is it? It's not General Electric. It's CFMs. It is CFs. Yeah, General Electric CF.
Good morning, flight 801.
Flight 801 to Charlie, continue approach.
The approach to flight 801.
CF-34s. So no stream this weekend. It's due to I've got a couple of things going on this weekend with family get-togethers and what have you. So, but as I say, that was kind of going to be the case with us being live for 3 days, next week. Unfortunately, also, we found out that the Stansted show, which is our normal show, that won't be happening this April either. So the next Stansted is going to be May now. That is only because the day that the event of the Plane Watch event that we join, that's actually happening on the Saturday that I'm flying back from Hamburg. So unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. We will be live, however, on Saturday at Hamburg, because my flight is not until about 10 o'clock in the evening.
Flight is Yankee Roger, readiness screen in opposed any improvement.
Thank you.
Flight 801 Cessna 23 6 knots, going southwest, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, flying to 1.
Okay, Milan flight inbound next. This is Embraer E190. This is City Flyer 801. Whoa, really?
Flight 801, any less than 8.
So that's nothing, flyer 801.
Yeah. Tell you, a bit of crosswind at the end.
Luxair. Manifold Lima Charlie, on stand 6 request out.
Luxair, Manifold Lima Charlie, start.
There we go.
Start approved, Luxair, Manifold Lima Charlie.
What's that?
Oh, you're recording?
We're live streaming.
Huh?
Live streaming.
On what?
YouTube. Yeah.
How
At the moment, got about 80 people.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nice. Very interesting. People are interested.
Yeah.
What's your name of your channel?
London Planespotting.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many followers there?
About 18,000.
That's good.
So, yeah.
They like playing.
Sorry?
They like playing.
Yeah. We're all Planespotters, so we're very enthusiasts. So
That's
it's
good.
quite
That's
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Enjoy the day anyway.
Cheers, you too. See you later.
See ya. That's why I keep seeing you.
See ya. Okay, we've got Luxair starting up. So get you a Dash 8 startup, Jaws startup as well, which is quite cool. Deciding to start the engines at the same time. Don't always see that, which is quite cool. There's ignition. So I believe that is over on stand 4 right in front of us. Is the City Flyer that's about to start up as well. Yes. We've also got a Bournemouth flight as well today, Carl. There we go. Taxi for the Dash 8. I actually think they're. I'm not too sure if they're maintenance or not, Carl, because British Airways has started doing regional flights to Exeter to fill the gap at Exeter and at Bournemouth. So I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, because the Bournemouth flight is actually a scheduled flight. I'm going to look if the Exeter flight is a schedule as well. I think it is.
Luxair 9 fully Charlie, Roger, via Mike, line up and wait, runway 27.
Is it? Oh, maybe not. No, you're right, it must be maintenance. Yeah, they do maintenance there. I thought they were also doing a service as well to sort of, you know, with the collapse of the other regional airline. I thought they were doing that as well. I know they were doing Bournemouth, but it doesn't look. I would suggest that isn't a regional flight. It's actually, as you say, a maintenance flight because it's not going back.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, we're live streaming on YouTube at the moment.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, so the channel's called London Planespotting.
London Planespotting?
Yeah. Yeah, we do it a lot. We were at Gatwick last week. Yeah, do all the London airports.
Wow. What camera are you using?
The Sony ZV-10.
Oh yeah, nice.
So, yeah.
And the lens you've got?
It's a power zoom one, so a bit of an older one. But yeah, that's the one.
Oh, right, so we might be on the camera now.
Oh no, see you later. Yeah, they were, but I thought also they were doing a London City flight. I'm sure I've seen it. Do love Dash 8. Yeah, I think you're right there, Carl. That Exeter flight is definitely a maintenance flight. What time is it actually going out?
Luxair 9 fully Charlie, contact 10 stroke per 128 to 4025, fine.
8025, the direct man fully Charlie.
Oh, it's supposed to be soon. So what is the aircraft it's actually going to be Exeter? Hang on. So that's Alpha Charlie. You see Alpha Charlie a lot. I wonder if Alpha Charlie... I wonder if that's Alpha Charlie. Won't tell really from this position. We've got a crew inside. I can't see from here. Doesn't it look like they've got a crew inside? Hard to say. Hard to say. That's Alpha Hotel. Is that Alpha Charlie? There we go, it is Alpha Charlie. Of course it is right up top, didn't see it. So that is the one going to Exeter for maintenance. They were...
Flight 370 Yankee will be ready upon reaching
doing a couple of things with BA Sea Flight maintenance earlier.
Sorry, Mike, run at runway 27, fly 37 Yankee.
Doesn't look like there's a crew on board though, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, doors are closed. No one's around it anymore. Has got ground power connected. That's why it's flashing there. Nothing around it though. I suppose it's not in any rush.
Sea Tower, over.
Station calling?
Sea Tower, over.
Tower 1, standby 1. Flight 37 Yankee, Station 240 degrees 8 knots, southwest to northwest, runway 27, take off.
Come take off runway 27, fly 37 Yankee.
Tower 1, pass the message.
Northwest climb between 1, 2, 13 and 14, Tower 1.
Tower 1, 1, 2, 13 and 14, yep, go ahead.
That's the tug to go 13 and 14. So that's actually by the jet, business jet area on that radio there. Team SoCal. So for 73 likes, so thank you very much everyone who has hit that like button. Welcome along to today's show. Don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to pop in onto the chat and say hello. We are a friendly bunch. You'll be well looked after by the team here. It looks like Alpha Hotel is ready to go out soon. I'm just having a look what Alpha Hotel is scheduled to do. Alpha Hotel is the Berlin flight. We have got later today the Airbus A220 coming in. We are expecting Globe Air as well. Ops doing the rounds of check-in for any birds on the runway. There is one or two flying about, you can see. There we go, look. Just trying to scan it, scare it away. He's trying to scare that one away. It's right at the end. So they're doing them simulated sort of flash bangs, fireworks. But it's been a bit stubborn, this one, I think. They might have to do the real thing. We might actually get some flares going on, bangs going on in a moment. Because look, he's still circling. And that is at the end of the runway. They have all these sort of programmed sound effects in the car, but I can scare them away. Boeing 747 Jumbo Jet J1K, welcome to you, hope you're good. I'm assuming asking about the A380. You won't get them at this airport, but we do sometimes see them coming in.
Mike 21, QNH 1021, PDC, request up.
There we go, this is Alpha Hotel.
Right for Tower start approved.
Start approved by T7 Mike.
On the radio was the IB for flight. It's flyer 736 with City Flyer from BA. That is our next arrival. Should we go for a zoomed in engine view? Why not? We've got a great view of it.
Sales on passengers.
Cover check on 1213 and 14. Sales up.
Sales on, they all look good.
Yes, I met I civil. 537 Mike, request taxi. 537 Mike, taxi, hold for Mike. Taxiway, 537 Mike. 576, wind is 19036 knots, bearing southeast to west, runway 27 clear to land. 27 clear to land, 5736.
You may not have just realised that we've actually got a controller handover here. So it's now 12 o'clock and they have changed the controller.
Super. Thank you.
David Spack says, have I, in the real world now, have I missed any gossip? No, the question is, have we missed any gossip? Well, you can't just, you can't just leave us on a comment like that. Good to have you back, David. As we have inbound now, the Ibiza flight here on final. Yeah, David, it's a really calm day water-wise, actually. I'm actually surprised there's not many out on the dock today, considering it is Easter holidays still. It's actually the last day of Easter holidays here in London. So I'm surprised the sort of rowing club hasn't done extra sessions. Come tomorrow, it'll be absolutely buzzing here. Spot the parent in the chat. Someone's run out of content on the streaming services, I think. Love that. Carl says I ran out last week. Oh, there's a broken man in the chat if you ever seen one. I don't want to scare you, but there's some bank holidays coming up, Carl. Also, in about what 3 months down the line, you're going to have to do about 5 weeks of trying to work out what to do.
Right, G7 upper mic, contact comes direct to 138.
This was just a dummy run. This was just a trial for 2 weeks. Love it. If you can tell, obviously, on our chat that we've got Cole, who's got younger kids, and then you got David, who's got the grown-up kids. Needless to say, they're both still kids. They're still kids. They're still your kids. George, welcome to you watching from New Zealand. I'm assuming that's Christchurch in New Zealand. So welcome to you, George Patson.
There's one. Camera check on 3, 4 and 5, Tover. Sparkling, thank you. Safe and Tover.
They were much better behaved than yours. Love it. See, the irony here is I work in a school, so you know, as you lot as parents all go, oh, thank God the holiday's over, or, you know, got my kids for 2 weeks. Just think of us, alright? We have them for the rest of the time.
Yep, that's approved, thank you. Thank you, Tover.
To be fair, where I work in secondary and a primary, so I'm part of the trust. And the school that I'm based at is an all-through, so we've got both primary and secondary. I have to admit, the primary is quite cute. I'm not going to lie, they are quite cute, because they are just, sometimes you can have it, as much as the secondary are still fine, and you can have a good chat with them. But, you know, there's always going to be a day where they're going to have a bad day, or, you know, they're going to have a little bit of a sort of a whinge because, you know, they're upset about something or whatever. But anyway, go primary. It's like a reset at primary. You know? Like they don't have the attitude. Oh, there we go. I don't think it's long enough, Carl. I say we need longer. We get a lot of things done in school holidays. I love it when it's school holidays. The school's so empty and quiet. I can get things done. Did she look after your grandkid then, David? So, bless her, she never had a time off. If you look at it that way. I want to point out, I'm not a teacher. I don't get teacher wages.
London Tower, pickup.
18626 Echo City Tower, hello, wind is 2007
Right, this is Globe Air.
knots, varying southeast to west, runway 27, clear to land.
Boy, runway 27, clear to land.
David, if you ask anyone in the profession, we all say, why the hell would you do it? Don't. You're crazy. We all say it. Georgios, what's the longest flight? I believe the longest flight is a seasonal flight, which is the city flyer flight that they do to Thessaloniki, in Greece, in one of the Greek destinations. I don't think they do that until the summer season, which is just about to start. I don't know if it's started yet or not. I think it's May is the summer season. Normally is the longest, unless they announce something new this year. But that certainly was the longest, if I remember correctly, for last season. The chat can correct me if I'm wrong then. No, Carl, I'm not a teacher. No. I'm a department head, basically I'm an IT manager, a department head of an area. But no, I'm not a teacher. Christ, no. I wish I was getting teacher pay. I get decent pay, but I wish I was getting teacher pay. Yeah, no, I work during the holidays anyway. I quite like it. It's such a nice day. It annoys me when they go, oh, we've got intervention going on at secondary and they're going to have kids here. It's like, oh, really? We don't want the kids here. We've got stuff to do. Paul, thank you so much. Gifting your usual, which has gone to a membership of Ollie. So, Ollie, welcome to you. And thank you, Paul, for your gifted membership.
Check 19086.
No, Carl, you won't want me teaching the kids. Little sprogs. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Ah, that might be. Carl says, isn't San Sebastian a new route for London City? Globe Air coming in right now. It's in view, so let's have a look. So this is the Citation Mustang, quite a small aircraft this one, from Cessna, operated by charter airline Globe Air. No, oh no, EK cannot land here. No, way too small for EK.
Telephone, stuff right. 66 Echo, make it any left, then turn right to hold a quick Tango 1, where masters of guide parking.
Any left and then on the right to Tango 1 with master of 66 Echo.
Those on pass the message. Camera second 10, 11 and 12. Over. Yeah, very nice, thank you. Thank you, over.
Good day, BS751.
BS751, good morning. Your approach.
Okay, we also have a Legacy 600 private owner landing as well.
Yeah, 751, wind 210 degrees, 6 knots, bearing southeast and west, runway 27, clear to land.
No information on this either, on registration or anything like that, which is coming in. Paul, welcome to you. It says afternoon. Lewis, Carl and David, welcome to you as well. Paul, good to hear from you. Hope you're well.
Tower, Tower 1. Request time clean on 6, 7, 8 and 9. Tower 1. Yes, go for it, thank you. Thanks, Tower 1.
So on the radio, I believe, is a tug, which I think it's that one. He said 6, 7, 8 and 9. That means it's for it to cross along that. So I'm just assuming. I can't see any other tug moving. Yeah, I can't see. George asks, is there a hotel here? Yep, there's plenty actually. You've got the Travel Lodge, you've got the hotel Inn, the Premier Inn. You've got quite a few around here. Yeah, this is obviously not Heathrow Airport. This is on the other side of London. This is actually still the closest airport to London itself. Is that the tug we're talking? Hang on, is that the tug? No, I don't think it is. Let's just go in. It's no, I'm not too sure. Yeah, let's get the Legacy 600. Yeah, so Carl, George is just giving you a bit of information about London City, the largest aircraft that can operate. I mentioned to someone else who asked a similar question, the airport owners themselves are trying to see if they can operate an Airbus A320 here with the A320neo, but that is up for discussion of whether it's going to be approved or not. Bit of a hard landing, but still good.
Tango 1.
Tango 1, yes, Alpha.
Yeah, an ATR does land here, or has landed here. Logan Air operate the ATR here. Apparently, this is it's a Czech aircraft, obviously, but the aircraft is owned by ABS Jets. I'm not too sure if that's old or not. I'm gonna just have a look. I'm trying to get a bit more information about it. Yeah, ABS Jets. It's a VIP charter company. They operate 6 aircrafts. They have interesting. Doesn't actually show one of the aircraft. It's got down ABS Jets. Can take 13 passengers in a VIP configuration, that particular aircraft. George says, can we see London Bridge from here? No, but you can see the dome and you can see the Shard. So London Bridge is you'll get it in central London completely. We're on the outskirts here of London, of the east end of London. So that is the Canary Wharf. The Shard is that one there in the middle there, just point out. That's the tallest building in London. And that is the Millennium Dome, or now rebranded as the O2. But once it was originally opened, it was opened up as the Millennium Dome. And we're actually opposite the manufacturing site of Tate & Lyle Sugars, a sugar company, and Golden Syrup. So you might have seen this being imported into New Zealand. Golden Syrup, Lyle's Golden Syrup, and Tate & Lyle Sugar Company, and they do all of the sugar refinery here. In fact, I think they're doing it right now because the air, they've just released a couple of smoke clouds earlier on in the air. It's like it's hard to explain. It's a very sort of sweet smell in the air. Quite nice smell actually. You could tell it's sort of like not burning sugar but cooking sugar sort of thing, as they're refining the sugar. Cable car seems to have stopped.
This is one. Says one.
I'm not sure if it's working today.
Very nice.
There, let's have a quick look. No service today. Yeah, it's not on today. It's been temporarily suspended due to a technical fault. I think I saw this up on a group chat a long time, about a couple of weeks back. I think it's stopped at the moment due to a fault, and they're fixing it. So yeah, you're not going to see it moving at the moment. Don't know about that, David. Don't know if it was like abruptly stopped or whatever. All I know it's out for a few days so far, and I think it actually doesn't say when it's back in service, so which can't be a good sign really. So I'm assuming no one was on board. I'm assuming that they can sort of rescue people and that good stuff. Berlin flight's going to be the next arrival. We are expecting the Milan flight to be around about 1 o'clock. We are looking to end around about that time. I don't know what time it's set to go out. Yeah, it doesn't go till 4. Is the metal statue still outside Taking out. I wasn't even aware there was a metal statue outside. Taking out of what? Carl? Yeah, it's a weird name, isn't it, the cable car that get it? I used to like it when it was Emirates because they did Emirates actually done a really good setup there. They had like a experience sort of museum next to it, so you could they actually had free sort of sims in it. There were static sims, and you could actually buy experience days for the sim and actually fly like a 777 or an A380. It was quite clever how they done it. Then obviously it was a good promotion for the airline, to be fair. But that obviously ended. I think did Coca-Cola? No, Coca-Cola had the wheel. I don't know if they still got the wheel or not. With London Eye. Okay, there is City Flyer. A little bit of a distance at the moment. I'll have to Google it then, Carl, I'm not too sure. I've been past that site many times. I don't think I've ever seen the statue. There's a metal statue outside the London City Airport's roundabout. You can actually see it from here.
City Tower, good afternoon.
This fire hotel, hello, continue operation.
Continue for Hotel.
Flight 34 Echo, any left stand 5.
Any left stand by tomorrow. Southwest 4 Hotel, which stand?
Expect down 10 left, so after landing you may roll to Bravo if you wish.
10 left at Bravo.
Okay, Helvetic coming in. This is the Embraer E195E2. This is actually, George, if you're still watching, this is actually going to be the largest aircraft permitted to fly in and out of the city at this moment in time. So that is now coming in to land very soon.
Hotel wind is 190 degrees, 8 knots, drop to 27, clear to land.
Florida 27, clear to land, 12 hotel.
Fire 34 Echo.
Can we just wait here 1 minute? We've got a malfunction that we'd like to try and clear before we shut down. And I'd rather do it on the taxiway than on the stand with the engines running.
Hey sir, do you require any assistance?
No, but if I can clear it now, that would help the engineers because they'll have to do an engine start, I think, again, once everyone's off.
Roger.
Just let me know if you can get me forward, please.
Yeah, you're fine there.
Yeah, you can, Roger. We've shown it a couple of times. I can show it again in a moment. We're just going to focus on the flight which has just come in because they're reporting an engine malfunction, which they've asked to be able to do some troubleshooting on the taxiway here at the moment, whilst they try and sort some stuff out. So it's a little bit of a delay at the moment for them. They're actually going to stand 5 here. Helvetic's coming in soon, so we are going to move over to Helvetic's E195E2 in a moment. I'm just going to stay here. I don't know if you heard that radio transmission earlier, which explained what the pilot wanted to do. So I'm just going to see what's going on.
Right, 48 Alpha, hello, consider approach.
We are going to swap over to Helvetic. Now Helvetic will now need to take the full length of the runway because the Seafly is blocking its path to stand 10. So this is going to be interesting. So this is the largest aircraft operating here at London Sea.
Fire Bravo, taxi, stand 10.
Fire Bravo, 10 left.
There we go. Come past the Embraer. That was having technical issues. Using the full length of the runway. And it now seems.
Well, please, Rocco, the problem has been resolved now. We're just quick on stand now. Thanks very much.
They've now sorted the issue.
Okay, thank you.
And they are now also ready to taxi into the stand, but we're going to focus on Helvetic. Also on final is the Embraer E190 from Palma. This is the Flyer 48 Alpha.
Touching 16 knots and varying south to west. Runway 27, clear to land.
27, Flyer 48 Alpha.
And ITA is set to join us very soon as well. So ITA is about, I think it's just crossing the channel. I'm just checking. Or I might be a bit too early. I am a bit too early. Still over France at the moment. I thought it was closer. So a little bit longer for Ita.
Any less than 7 via 48 Alpha.
You know it, Carl. Again, you're not going to guess this one at all. Nope, not chicken.
Wind is 1837 knots, so southeast to west, almost 70.
But you are on the right track. SE Aviation or Media, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Good to see you. Seagull. Think more air dried. Right, Dublin flight coming in next. No, not banana. Do you give up? Air dried, not air fried.
Air 752 in front of Jet. Sorry, Jet Center. We're supposed to leave in 7 minutes. Any chance to leave the APU running? They want us to shut it down, but really doesn't make sense. Just for a second, I'll make a call.
Air dried meat variety, should we say, David?
Charlie, and the Pakistan 4. Charlie to Sun 4, 565 whiskey. Yeah, some passengers are ACU ready. Roger, many thanks. Here,
And not the liquid variety either, David. I can give you, I can tell you the description without telling you the product. So it's described as air dried and sliced, tender and succulent, lean snack. So I'll tell you. David Hardy, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Quite nice that. Not port scratchings. You don't want me to have port scratchings on the channel. Could you imagine? I think the numbers would literally plummet. You certainly don't want to hear port scratchings on the microphone, as much as I'd love to have port scratchings. Air dried tripe, no. Yeah.
Tower optics, request to enter runway via Alpha for a bird run.
Do you give up?
Optics, Alpha, enter runway 27.
Via Alpha, enter runway 27, optics.
I quite like this sort of guess the snack style, because these ones you'll never ever get. It's like the chicken the other day, you were never going to get the chicken. The easy sort of like packet of crisps or anything like that, that's long gone now. I don't do that anymore. Gone quite healthy. To be fair, this is the type of snack I can only have when I'm on the go. I can't really have a pot of hummus and some sugar snap peas as a snack. Oh, so close, Carl. So close. Not beef jerky, but let's go for a more healthier than the beef jerky. You're on the right lines, though. It is beef, I'll give you that. It is beef. I feel like coal's on it. It's like you're so close. It's like it's the same R as you get beef. Comes in the more. It's the same packaging as beef jerky. It's not beef jerky because you got that and you got something else. Begins with a B, so it's beef B. Beef balls. you get off. It's biltong. Beef biltong. Like beef jerky, but a lot healthier. No, it's like heavy sugars and stuff like that. No, it's a lot more in like protein and stuff, and low in fat. Basically, it's like air fried sliced beef steak, like really thin. Okay, Ita is number 2. We'll see if we can get everywhere where we are. Loads of it. Yeah, it's loads in like Sainsbury's and Tesco's. It's a bit pricey, but yeah, it's. I think one small pack is about £2.50. It's hey, keeps me within the diet range. David. No, Bilton's not posh, it's Bilton posh. It's like a where that may be.
Tower Optics, Badron Company, requested vacate Foxtrot.
Optics, roger, vacate by Foxtrot.
Vacate via Foxtrot Optics.
B Castellano, welcome to you, hope you're good. And if you have just joined us, welcome along. Lewis here from London Planespotting. Hope you're good. As all of a sudden, London City's got a bit busy on the ground. Look at that. Only one stand, which is stand 9, is free. Other than that, every single stand's taken over on this side. Have you also noticed that they reopened stand 5 and 4 because it was closed for maintenance? A couple of months back. So it looks like. Is that going? I'm gonna have a look. I think that might be going. Yep, that is. That is Alpha Bravo. I've never tried caviar. I think I might have actually inadvertently tried caviar without knowing on like thin air, I think it was. It's alright, but yeah, I don't understand the way everyone gets so like, oh, it's caviar, I've got to have caviar. Going on at the moment, by the looks of it. Stand 6 also doing that. That's Tango November, no, Yankee November, sorry, which I think is actually started up first. So we've got inbound next is the Edinburgh flight, then we have the Milan flight. A few departures going off. We're getting close to the final part of today's show. As I say, no show tomorrow, as I've got other commitments, I'm afraid. But next time we're going to be live will be in Hamburg, so do join us then. Looking forward to that one. Interestingly, Carl, the Exeter flight, or what is due to go to Exeter, still no movement, nothing at all. So they're simply not in a rush to get this going. I suppose if they've not got passengers and no delay, it doesn't matter. So I think it's going to be out for, just googled it a little bit, I think it's out of service doing maintenance for a long period. I think it's getting full serviced. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I tried caviar on like a business flight. It was very small now, it's not massive, like thin air. And I was like, okay, at the time I didn't know it was caviar. I literally just thought, oh, that must be caviar. I didn't realise it was. But yeah, not wasn't that fussed about it. I don't think I could eat a lot of it if I'm honest, because it's not the most pleasantest thing I'd say I've had. So we've got 2 65s on the ground. first one, which was I showed you a minute ago, I was going to Belfast, and this one here that we're currently watching is the Rotterdam flight. Yeah, I remember one they served it was obviously on like a Bellini, and then it was like some sort of cream cheese sort of. If I remember correctly, we're going back a bit here, but yeah, something like I wasn't that. Yeah, like I say, it wasn't that. It is what it is, sort of thing. Still hasn't beaten the best thing I've had in the air, which was probably the BA steak, the BA. British Airways steak, and that was phenomenal. That was probably one of the best. Steak, mashed potatoes, and I think it was sugar snap peas actually. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So tender.
Romeo, you ready for departure? Hey Sam, ready for departure. Latitude Romeo, Roger, inbound company approaching 4 via Mike, runway 027, takeoff, distance 180 knots, bearing east to west. Takeoff on AT
Slight wind change here. We now have a 200 degrees, 7 knots. Varying from 140 degrees to 250 degrees. Visibility still at 10 kilometers, more clouds scattered at 4,300 feet. Temperature is now 11 degrees, dew point is now 1, QNH is now 1020 hectopascal. Thank you to Carl for the updated weather information.
5454 radio pitch. 5454, thank you. Continue holding point Mike. Continue holding point Mike, 54. Hello, tower, it's hello 2260, hello, continue approach 27 number 2, switch head 182 degrees 6 knots, bring train straight west, the plan is moving positive down.
James, welcome to you, hope you're good. Thanks for joining us. You catch us on the sort of final part of the show, but great to see you. Hope you're good. Always a pleasure. Now, the Rotterdam flight's going to have to wait because we've got the Edinburgh flight now on final. Behind that also is ITA. A bit of a quick line up and turn around here because the sea flight comes off for the Edinburgh flight. The Rotterdam flight is about to take off. Behind that, at a distance, is ITA. ITA is still quite high up. There's plenty of room for the Rotterdam flight to take off. Here we go.
direct to 128.025, bye-bye. Central Chase 55,
Oh, Carl, I think we've got a bit of movement outside the Exeter flight. I see a van and some crew, hang on. Maybe. Anyway, ITA. Beautiful ITA. This one's still got to be inspired by Alitalia, which is quite cool. And it's not been ruined by that horrible part of the Lufthansa group. Oh good, it still exists. We were worried that that wasn't going to be here anymore. Much better than the other sticker they put on now. That wookie noise. Love it. Love them Pratt & Whitney jets. And the APU is open. That sound is indeed awesome. Timothy, it's such a hard place to sort of stream, unfortunately. Not the easiest to get to either, for myself. We haven't got any immediate plans at the moment, I'm going to be totally honest. I want to really focus on Gatwick during the summer, because we weren't at Gatwick that much over the winter, unfortunately. That and also East Midlands I want to go back to. Yeah, unless you can sort of recommend a really good spot, it's really hard to sort of think of doing something at Luton, because Luton's always quite tricky. We'd certainly never rule it out. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Summer East Midlands evening stream, Carl. expecting one of the biz jets to depart, and I think that's what we're going to finish off if we do get it. Let's go check. Keep an eye on things over there. Oh no, it's the Legacy. Cool. We're going to get the Legacy departing, and then that will be us done for today. I'm focusing on the A220 at the moment because we want to see if a flap go in for the APU. But will get turned off the APU when they connect for ground power. At the moment, they haven't connected to ground power. But there is the ground power unit, so it's going to be connected anytime soon. Is the APU bleed valve there, which you can see right at the back there, next to the tail, will close up. Here is the Legacy, that is just now taxiing past the Hermetic. This is that Czech business charter that we saw a minute ago. He's now connected, there you go, look, see him now connecting the ground power unit. So that's now connected. Should see the APU in a minute be turned off and that close. So as it powers down and cools down, that will close. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're aware of the situation what happened. I appreciate you guys being a bit concerned there. Yeah, not gonna lie, always sort of on guard around here. To be honest, at most airports now, unfortunately, as where the world we are in at the moment. But yeah, thank you, appreciate your concern. This aircraft is not, yeah, that's correct, that's right, it's not due out, so it's going to be a sort of long wait. If you actually remember, you know, when we sort of go live, or used to go live in the afternoon on weekdays, we'd see like an A220 of ITA depart. But it would be this particular sort of flight it came in on. So it comes in the sort of midday lunchtime one and then stays. So this sort of airport closes, well, not closes, but it's very quiet.
We understand 10 left, QNH 1020, Embraer 295 ready.
Ah, right, Helvetic is also ready, so we're going to wait for Helvetic and we'll get out of it. Actually now be our final flight.
West 457 Tower will start through, slot at time 1220. Start of approved, copy, it's 457.
We're going to be in breath.
You'll see moving from your 201 o'clock, VFR helicopter, 1,000 feet remaining to the west of your departure track. CSM52, did you copy that? Once again, please. CSM52, traffic now moves from your 2 o'clock to your 1 o'clock. It's a helicopter remaining well west of your departure track. Roger. CSM52, surface wind 210 degrees 10 knots, runway 27, clear for takeoff. Runway 27, clear for takeoff, 2005.
I don't understand how it can though. I saw that as well, Carl, and I really don't understand how on earth it can. I can hear the APU stopping. I'm going to try and get it back in a minute, but we'll focus on the legacy first. The valve is still open. Never actually seen this closed. I've always seen it open and never seen it closed. Must take some time for it to close, to be fair, because I reckon it's like it has to cool down the APU, because that is its exhaust, basically.
752, contact
no, it's exhaust at the back of it, but else it's intake. So I'm assuming it's just airflow of cooling down.
Fine, goodbye, here, 752.
Helvetic starting up.
539 Romeo, any left you wish to stand 8. Any left stand 8, 539 Romeo, thanks.
Oh, we missed it. Oh, damn it. Always catches me out. There will be a time I get it. Now we know it takes, what, 5 minutes from it taking it from ground power, roughly. I heard the APU should cool down, like stop. So I was expecting it to close soon. That's annoying. Always wanting to capture that. Anyway. Yeah, I know, Carl, every time. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened as City Flyer was like in the shot. So we couldn't see it in the first place anyway. Right, Helvetic. This is going to be our final flight of the stream. Thank you everyone who has joined us so far today. Really appreciate it. And thank you also for the likes. 134 likes is fantastic. Really do appreciate it. Helvetic's still starting up, so we're going to just focus on C4. Peter, that is correct. Yep. Helvetic.
157 request taxi. This 157 taxi on flight Mike and report ready for departure. Hold upon Mike, Wilco, first 457.
Helvetic is owned the same as the Lufthansa Group, so it's owned by the Lufthansa Group, who own Swiss. Reese, I mentioned earlier, unfortunately, due to the fact that we are in Hamburg this next week, unfortunately, we found out that the April show for Stansted was actually going to happen on, the meetup was going to happen on the 18th, and we're actually flying back in the evening of the 18th, so unfortunately we're out of the country when Stansted is, the show would have been, basically. So our next show is going to be in May. I can't remember the exact date. We have confirmed that we'll be there for May. But yeah, unfortunately, we'll be away at Hamburg. We will, however, be streaming in Hamburg. So that is happening next week from Thursday Friday and Saturday. You'll have 3 days of streaming in Hamburg at various times of the day. So keep an eye out for posts on that. That's all going to be revealed soon on the channel. So do subscribe and hit that notification bell. Reese, no, we're not streaming tomorrow, unfortunately, due to the fact that I've got a party to be at, so I'm not going to be there. I've got a family party to be at. So yeah, no stream this weekend as we prepare for Hamburg, and also I've got other sort of commitments going on. Hence the reason why I wanted to do something like today. I confirm what day it is. Give me a couple of minutes. Starts the stream. Yeah, 9:30 is the start for, or the planned start for Stansted. Always 9:30, and it finishes around about 12:30, 12:45. Depending on what traffic we have coming in. Okay, folks, this is it. Thank you to everyone who has joined us today. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. To the mods, support the channel through Super Chat or through membership. Thank you so much. Largest plane taking off right now for the London City Airport. There you go, guys. Thank you so much. Hope you have a brilliant rest of your week and weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great one. Take care.
457, contact Ham direct to 128.025. Bye bye. 128.025, promises 457.
like open skies. Yeah, which runway a sight to behold. London plane spotting stories untold. We're on tour with the year we rode. Spotting planes, fake the airports to home. From the ground to the clouds we aim. London plane spotting more than a game. The journey's just begun. Throttles set, our hearts all as one. Wings align, the runway's clear ahead. Pilots wave, their smiles once spread. Airbus or Boeing, choose your side. Through the clouds where few have ever been. Airborne dreams watch them take their flight. London skies a joy from morning light. We're on the move, spotting planes in the London groove. STM pilots, they give us a wave. At LGW, it's the views we crave. Up in the sky, look who's flying high. London plane spotting, we're waving high. From Heathrow to City, Stansted nearby. London plane spotting, catch the vibe. Live streams, photos, the best of the tribe. We track the